Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. Today we are doing some stats-based deck building. What is the card with the highest win rate this season? That's right, it's Hela. We're not playing Hela. But what's the card with the second highest win rate? It's Infinaut. So today, the inspiration for the deck is building a deck with every single way possible to be able to cheat the Infinaut onto the board. Let me present to you Ghost Rider. I really need a better name for this, but the onus of building the deck was because I've recently added Ghost Rider to the collection. We of course also have Dracula and Jubilee able to cheat the Infinaut out as well. The Infinaut is sitting with an over 60% win rate, which is obscenely high. Now it is skewed a little bit because it's only taking into account times that the Infinaut actually hits the board. So the deck will effectively, if we can get the Infinaut out, we should be in an excellent place to be able to win. We fail when we don't get him out at all, which is why the entire point of the deck is to be able to have multiple ways of cheating him out. We have some of the great combos from Yore. Everybody has seen this more prevalently when Lady Sif was a 2-drop, and then when Ghost Rider was a 3-drop. This combo was insane, but the absolute high roll is being able to play Lady Sif to cut the Odin and then deploy Ghost Rider to the same location. Odin will reactivate both cards in sequence, giving us another one of our huge drops, Giganto or the Infinaut, as big finisher cards. We're rounding things out with a number of 1-drops, Ant-Man because he is efficient, Iceman and Korg to slow down the opponent, and Blade to give us just another way to be able to give Ghost Rider a resummon, something a little bit more reliable than only running Lady Sif. Also trying to make sure that the hand thins down for Dracula to be able to specifically target either the Infinaut or Giganto. And then finally the Jubilee is here, able to also synergize incredibly well with Odin. If Jubilee can pull Odin and then repeat a second pull, it's fantastic. Magik here extends the game and helps us more reliably find the combo pieces, which is very important. And with all of these 4-drops, we like taking these later turns to be able to again narrow down the hand for Dracula to be able to have the best target possible. Magik is the one card that I'm a little bit iffy on, but right now we're running her and to fairly good success. Fun fact is that Odin is actually also in the top 10 of cards with the highest win rates. Absolutely incredibly efficient card. Probably drawing a lot of his strength off of the Wong Odin archetype that is starting to come around, but he works here very well as well. Can't wait to dive in and show how this one pilots. Let's see how the deck pilots here. We love seeing the Lady Sif, the Infinaut, Elysium making these a little cheaper. Very fun as well. Develop first the Ant-Man. If you guys are excited for the Marvel Snap full release, then show some love to the video, likes, comments, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be covering it extensively through the release and want to carry as much energy in as possible to be able to give the game the attention that I feel like it deserves. It's absolutely a gem. Been loving covering it. Jotunheim. Jotunheim going to be interesting. And we have the Odin. Have we hit? Have we hit the combo? Lady Sif, cut the Odin, and then draw the Ghost Rider. I mean, it is absolutely a high roll, but it is so beautiful if you can pull it off. I know this is going to be like Oscorp or something. What's the opponent thinking of? They snapped immediately, seeing Elysium and their opening hand. They play Sunspot, and then Lockjaw, Yondu. Interesting, the Lockjaw Jotunheim is quite nice. They're playing Yondu to be able to mill the deck a little bit. And you got a death. We get the Infinaut. We'll match your death with an Infinaut. Quite happily, in fact. Dark Dimension, never mind. I'll play Dracula to Jotunheim. It's a beautiful play here. Dracula able to take whatever negatives to his own power, because at the very end of the game, he's going to reset his power to whatever you discard. So you pretty happily get around all the cards that nerf the power on your side of the board. And we just don't have much going for us right now, do we? I mean, it's looking like we could just natively play Giganto on left. Still hoping to be able to find the Ghost Rider if possible. Yeah, this is all we've got. We're pretty locked up here. Ghost Rider is going to be huge. If we don't find him, we'll see. We'll see. Do we have another way around it? No, we got the Ghost Rider. Let's go. So, honestly, it's Giganto on left. I don't know if I want to counter snap. I mean, we're generating so much tempo here. They're not even going to see that Ghost Rider is out to the Dream Dimension. And then Dracula is left cutting Odin, which is that's not the ideal target, but we were able to get everything else out, and I'm fine playing the Giganto, just especially with Elysium making it a little bit cheaper there. So now we hit him with Ye Old Surprise Ghost Rider. But then Dracula is gonna potentially take the Magik. It means that they can burst power to Jotunheim and probably surmount us, but is it worth snapping? Maybe. Maybe so, maybe no. I'm gonna do it. Mad lad. Take me in. Throw the thumbs up. They're throwing the ARG, which I've always taken as sarcastic. They're trying to bait me into this. They're feeling great. That's what it means. And now they're spamming. They just go Hulk on center? Magneto? You wanted to pull the Dracula? Well, this is actually really good. And then the Magneto slots away for your own Giganto. Interesting, a 2-power improvement. Make the Infinaut. Let's go! 8-cube win to start the day. Victory. Just padding the Infinaut's win ratio, my friends. Just padding the win ratio. If you guys want to talk card substitutions for the deck list, deck optimization, anything Snap, honestly, I read all the comments. And awesome thing about being a pretty small channel right now is that I really do have a good opportunity to respond to everybody. You get Limbo for free. This is quite nice for us. We don't have to have a very low tempo turn 5 to activate it ourselves. And we have both Lady Sif and Blade. This is a situation that I don't like as much. There could be an argument for just cutting Blade, because when you do have Lady Sif, you really don't want Blade, because then you're likely to end up losing a good target for Dracula. So I think we pass here. I want to see the Ghost Rider. I want to go Lady Sif, cut Odin, Ghost Rider. Give it to me. You just play Falcon like that? You would just play the Falcon? Oh, if we could draw the combo. Also, how do we want to handle the cloning bats? Is Dracula worth cloning? I don't know. You've got Colleen Wing. I mean, a discard deck would be very happy with that, but why? Hang on. What is the opponent playing? The opponent has played Colleen Wing and discarded Invisible Woman. Are they playing... But they have Falcon. Are you playing Hela with a Falcon to be able to get multiple Blade plays? I don't know. I don't know on this one. This ain't it, Chief. Give me Jubilee and copy the Jubilee. Thin my deck. Enchantress. Enchantress. Okay, I'm still not picking up on what the opponent's deck is. This is the great game where I act like I'm confused about what the opponent's deck is, and then somebody in the comments is like, obviously it's this. Well, it's how it usually goes. But in the moment, in the card games, it's really pivotal to try and... we got the Magik. It's pivotal to try and anticipate what you are going to see from your opponent. I think this is our time to use the Blade. The Blade will hopefully hit one of these little 1-drops. And then we can hold the Odin as a slightly larger body. We have the Infinaut banked in the discard pile. You have Deadpool, Yellow Jacket, Viper. Guys, it's not a bot. I play Retsu all the time. Did you lose a bet? Are you playing a randomly generated deck? What is going on? We play Giganto just normally. And wait for the Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider draw. Turn 7. If the Ghost... Okay. Rock Slide. I think Retsu lost a bet, guys. We got the Ghost Rider. I should have snapped way earlier. I mean, what is Retsu thinking? Okay. Okay. Victory. I'm going to leave this one in the video. Comment down below if you guys have ever seen this deck before. Okay, we're into our next game. I was literally distracted on the Discord seeing if I can ask Retsu what the heck his idea is with the deck. I feel like there has to be a story behind it, and if I can unravel it as the course of the video, it's going to be... okay. Honestly, We already have Odin banked. I could just Ghost Rider the Odin and then I could discard something. Yeah. I mean, we go Lady Sif, of course. Cut the Giganto. And then we can Ghost. The thing is, do we Ghost Rider to fill the raft and get the free 6-drop, or do we Ghost Rider to Sokovia and take the 50-50 of pulling the Odin, which will then bring in that Giganto right behind? Oh, it's such an interesting question. 50-50 on an extra 8 power, 8 strength for the tempo, or they'll spin the lotto on a free 6-drop. I feel like I'll, slot machine me. Tag me up. What we got? The great thing is that you can pull Raft, and then you can play a mind game with the opponent and just snap. If we win Raft, they don't have to know that it's garbage. They just have to know that we won it, and then we immediately snapped. That puts you in an interesting mind state. Ah, we got the Odin. We could have pulled the Giganto as well. I got a free Odin. And the Iceman retrigger is quite... Oh, no, Lady Sif is going to cut the Odin. I'm a fool. I am a fool. Oh, no. I don't think I can recover from this. Yeah, wave, sure. That makes me wish that I had passed in case I drew a Infinaut. It could still be the Infinaut. Coming into the final turn. There's still a chance. Doombot. No. Blade, Magik, Ghost Rider. We can use Blade if Blade hits the Odin, it's exactly what I want. It's not as good as Lady Sif, but this is why we are running the Blade. I pass. Opponent giving us the hello. I'll throw the thumbs up. Oh, we just get the Odin. And they get the Destroyer? But it destroys their monster. This is a crazy start. An absolute psycho start. So you have 16 points on board and I have 17. I am ahead by 1. With the Lady Sif, we just sit on the Blade and we hope to draw Giganto or Infinaut. Bucky Barnes, yes. I hope that you have another way to destroy him rather than just Destroyer. I'm sure that you do. When I played Destroyer, I usually ran Carnage as well. Oh, we got the Infinaut. The battle of the big bodies. You're gonna destroy one of these locations? I don't care. It's unfortunate because we were poised for the high roll of Lady Sif into Odin into Ghost Rider to repeat the Infinaut. But Sakar puts a wrench in the plans, as it so often does. Do we snap to this? That's the good question, is how early and how aggressively do you snap? Part of that is personal play style, and I am personally a very aggressive player, so I feel like I am snapping, especially because Destroyer doesn't run Shang-Chi. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it. Nox, you are a net deck sheeple and you don't run Shang-Chi. Jubilee, you could pull Giganto for me, which would be wonderful. If you don't pull it, what am I looking for? And then we probably don't surmount. I'll play the Iceman. Slow him down a little bit coming into the final turn. Jubilee, come on. If we pull it, it's such a disrespectful high roll. Okay, we get the Ant-Man. That means that the Ruins is going to be very hard for us to get through. We've got the Hobgoblin. Let me just play Giganto then. Draw me Giganto, play me Giganto. The opponent has retreated. We were locked in there with how things played out and being able to get the Lady Sif Ghost Rider Infinaut. This is why he is so oppressive, because then we can just take our pick on the other options. We honestly didn't have a high tempo final turn there. But the opponent likely did not either because they played their 5-drop and their 6-drop was already gone. So also to be able to win over here, they couldn't use Warpath, which is their best option. So we're going to lock it up. Here is the deck list in all of its glory. So much fun to be able to bully people around by throwing the Infinaut down. Such a powerful, pivotal card, and you can just get right into the opponent's head. When the Infinaut hits the board, you snap. You know, the opponent knows that you've got even more coming in behind it if you're able to cheat him out with one of these other methods. And it is so reliable to be able to get him out by running Dracula, Jubilee, and Ghost Rider together. We also have enough thinning of the deck here with the Lady Sif Ghost Rider that Dracula fits in fairly well. There's a popular Dracula Zoo archetype that similarly thins for Dracula to be able to target the Infinaut, just with way more 1-drops to make sure that everything gets played and then you are only left holding the Infinaut onto the final turn. But this way you can reliably do it as well, but get even more tempo on board with some of your other plays. If you give the deck a try, let me know how it works for you. Till next time, thank you guys for watching and keep on snapping.